2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I am very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player's going for gold. They're trying to beat Xander Schauffele.
I wouldn't want to try and beat an Olympian. A gold medal winning Olympian with hair as good as Xander Schauffele? And a swing as good as Xander Schauffele? No thank you. I'll leave this up to them.
Yes, I'm just looking through his list of weaknesses, and let me just list them off now. Yep, none. Good luck to you. Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Oh, caught up in some branches. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Oh, get in. And gets that putt of distance to go. He currently shares 4th position. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Attaboy. Good shot. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green. Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting. The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Yes, they've made it.
I haven't seen a putting display like this since I was 5 years old.
At -2, going along nicely today.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 4th hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
And this putt to move into 1st place on the leaderboard. Oh, that's too bad.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
He's currently tied for 1st. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 5th is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Opting for the 9-iron. Well, that's beautifully judged.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
A birdie putt awaits. And down it goes.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Okay, steady now. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Yeah, good job. Nice par. And on the leaderboard, they currently sit 2nd, just behind the talented Tony Finau. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
That was a gallant attempt. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That limits the damage. And unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Putting for birdie. Just didn't drop. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Tony Finau is currently sitting in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
This shot is about 140 yards out. He's 2 shots back. It's heading to the rough for mine. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet. This is what they have left for par.
Go on, get in the hole. Just not enough gas.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
Just tapping in for a bogey on this hole. So, Rich, it looks like a nice start to the rivalry by this player after 9 holes. Your thoughts?
Luke, so far so good against their rival, but let's face it, only 9 holes has happened. There's still a long way between now and the end of the tournament.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here at the 10th.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Oh, that was pure. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. That's frustrating. If you can make this one, it's for par. And currently leading this tournament is Tony Finau. Lovely playing. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. And you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green and 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Well, I think they're attacking this one, taking it on in 2. I like their style.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of 3rd spot.
Come on, don't be shy.
And down it goes for an eagle. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Now, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
This has eyes for the hole. Terrific roll. It even had a chance. Just one off the lead after that hole. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
And coming up well short.
He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Well, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Getting ready to play their third.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Not a bad play, that one. And this putt to move into a tie for second. Oh, just missed. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
It was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away.
Nice little par putt here.
Currently at -3 for the event. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, this should be unpredictable. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. 3 shots off the lead. And a par putt awaits him. Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage, Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Going with a 3-wood here. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
Surely it's going to.
And down she goes, trailing by a few shots after that hole. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. And choosing the 8-iron here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, so close. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. An opportunity to make their par. Ouch, that hurts. And that signs off on today's round. Well, Rich, not sure about you, but I thought that day was an absolute doozy. This player seems to be in decent shape, don't they?
Absolutely. Look, I've been impressed with their performance.